When days turn into weeks and your phone stays silent. When you check your messages only to find the same blank screen staring back at you. When someone you care about doesn't call, doesn't text, doesn't even send the smallest sign of life. Your mind starts to spin in 1,000 directions. Did I do something wrong? Did they lose interest? Are they too busy? Or are they simply choosing not to reach out? This silence, it cuts deeper than words ever could, because silence is never neutral. It always means something. And today, we're diving into that truth. Because when someone doesn't call or message you for a long time, it's not an accident. It's not just life getting in the way. There is always one powerful reason behind it. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what that silence reveals. So sit back, because what you're about to hear may change the way you see their silence forever. Let's begin with the most important thing. Silence is a form of communication. Psychologists often say, not saying anything is saying something. It's a message without words. And when someone doesn't call or message you, they are sending you a signal. Sometimes that signal is unconscious. They might not even realize they're doing it. Other times, it's very deliberate. They know exactly why they're not reaching out. But either way, silence has weight. It creates uncertainty. It forces your mind to fill in the blanks with stories. And that is where the pain comes from, not knowing. Because the human brain craves closure, we need to understand. We need to know why. Here's the raw truth. When someone truly values you, when you matter to them, they don't let weeks pass in silence. Think about it. When you care about someone, really care, you find a way, even if you're busy, even if life is chaotic. A quick text takes seconds. One call before bed takes a minute. Love, respect, connection, they always express themselves through action. And silence, it's an action too. So when someone doesn't call or message you for a long time, it means one of two things. Either you are not their priority, or they are struggling with something so heavy they've shut down emotionally. But here's the key. No matter which one it is, their silence is telling you exactly how much space you take up in their world. Now here's the part you've been waiting for. When someone doesn't call or message you for a long time, it means they're choosing distance. Whether consciously or unconsciously, they are stepping back. They are creating emotional space. Because if someone desperately wanted you in their life, silence wouldn't exist. It doesn't matter if it's a romantic partner, a friend, or even family. If they go silent for too long, what it really means is they are not as invested in this connection as you are. And I know that hurts to hear. But the truth is a gift. Because once you know, you stop waiting for what isn't coming. Here's where most people go wrong. We make excuses for their silence. He must be busy. She probably forgot. They'll text me tomorrow. But tomorrow turns into next week. Next week turns into next month, and you're still waiting. Here's the harsh reality. Nobody is too busy to send a one-line text. Nobody forgets someone they truly care about. So the danger isn't their silence. The danger is what you tell yourself while waiting for them. Because the longer you wait, the more you convince yourself to accept less than you deserve. Here's something most people don't realize. Silence is also about power. When they don't call or message you, they put you in a position of uncertainty. They leave you wondering. And uncertainty makes you chase. It's a psychological trick, whether they mean to do it or not. Because when you don't know where you stand, you start seeking reassurance. You send the double text. You check their social media. You wait by the phone. And in that waiting, they gain control. They become the one who decides when and if you get attention. But here's the secret. The moment you stop waiting, the moment you stop chasing, you take all that power back. But let's be fair. Sometimes silence isn't about disinterest. Sometimes silence is about fear. There are people who care deeply but don't know how to express it. People who love but are terrified of vulnerability. So instead of calling, they avoid. Instead of messaging, they withdraw. It doesn't mean they don't feel something. It means they're battling with themselves. But here's the question you have to ask. Do you want to build a relationship where love has to hide in silence? Because love that is afraid to speak is not love that will make you feel safe. So what do you do when someone doesn't call or message you for a long time? The answer is simple. You don't chase. You don't beg. You don't shrink yourself, waiting for their attention. Instead, you mirror their energy. If they choose silence, you choose peace. If they step back, you step into your own life. Because your worth is not proven by how quickly someone texts back. Your value is not measured by how often someone calls. You are whole with or without their words. Here's the healing truth. When someone doesn't call or message you, it's not the end of your story. It's the beginning of clarity. Their silence clears the noise. It shows you exactly where you stand. And though it hurts at first, in time, you'll see it was a gift. Because silence removes illusions. It teaches you who is truly there and who is only there when it's convenient. And once you see that clearly, you no longer beg for crumbs. You stop waiting by the phone. You stop wondering if you matter, because you know you do. Let me leave you with this picture. If someone wanted to hear your voice, they'd call. If someone wanted to know how you're doing, they'd ask. If someone wanted you in their life, they'd make space. Love is not hidden in silence. Love shows up. Love speaks. Love reaches out. And so when someone doesn't call or message you for a long time, it means one thing. They are showing you exactly how much of their heart you hold. And maybe, just maybe, their silence isn't rejection. It's redirection. It's the universe clearing space for someone who won't go silent. For someone who won't make you wonder. For someone who chooses you, not just sometimes, but every single day. So remember this. Silence is an answer. Absence is clarity. And when someone doesn't call or message you for a long time, it's not because you're not enough. It's because they've shown you exactly who they are. And now, it's your turn to decide what that silence really means for you.